I'm dealing strictly with the real estate issue here in front of me.
That's fine.
And
Okay.
I am now done.
Too. It seems like all the black folks are racist.
I am now done.
BSJ Real Estate versus Danielle Zitter.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Corey McCord on behalf of plaintiffs.
She's in Zoom. Oh, there she is. All right, Zimmerman, how are you?
Good morning, Your Honor. I could be better. I was on coming in, but somebody had been hacking my Wi-Fi all morning, and I was on the phone with Xfinity. Apparently, there's been an iPhone and a few other phones hacking into my stuff. And I'm from the 80s. I don't even understand how this works. And apparently, everybody can just hack your stuff.
Okay. All right, where are we on this case?
Your Honor, this is a straightforward termination of tenant's case. My plaintiffs are the owners of the property at 93. They bought that property from the owner in February of this year. They did send a 30-day notice on February 17th. There is no lease of any kind from the prior owner or the current owner's plaintiffs.
Okay, right away you can tell this hearing is heading into unpredictable territory. The judge is trying to keep this focused on one simple legal issue: who legally owns the property and whether the tenant has a valid defense to stay. But instead of documents or contracts, we're already getting hacked, Wi-Fi stories, custody battles, and neighborhood drama. And trust me, judges hate when a straightforward eviction hearing turns into a free-form life story. Question is, do you think she genuinely believed she had rights to this property? Or was this always...
The whole reason I was in here was to fix up the property, which I've been doing. I don't want to live here. Trust me. I don't. The neighbors are horrible. Everything's a bad time. And the police, they won't do anything for anybody, really. And maybe just not for me. I don't know. I've only lived in Michigan for almost 3 years.
Okay.
I've been here since December 23. Your Honor, I have 6 animals, 4 of which I acquired while I was here of stray cats. So I have 4 stray cats from Ypsilanti, and I came with my dog and my snake. So I have 6 pets, Your Honor, and as Teresa Doris knew, I was fighting for my children in Illinois. I'm in a custody battle over there, which is actually not even a custody battle. It's a Darvo conspiracy / a bunch of things. And I'm in courts. I'm not even a criminal, never have been, in Michigan, Illinois, and Tennessee currently.
Okay. So the issue for me in this case is that the owner of the premises has sent a notice seeking to have the property returned to them. Okay.
Correct. So
And
I was gonna get up to get an official copy of the deed, because just because I've been lied to so many times, I feel like it wasn't even sold. Nobody came to look at it. Why would you just buy a house you never looked at?
you don't have paperwork with you.
Judge, I do have the quick deed. A little background. The plaintiffs bought the property at foreclosure sale. They were in communication with the owner, who then gave them a quick claim deed. So they bought the property on both ends of the deal. So they don't have to wait for the redemption period. I do have a copy of the quick claim deed, though.
That's probably
Did you hear that?
I did hear that, Your Honor. I just feel bad for the elderly woman, I guess, Linda Sen, who was the owner. Because, I'm not going to get into it, but I reported to adult services. And like everybody in Michigan, it just seems like nobody cares.
Well, thank you for
attempting to do everything.
disparaging the state that I was born in and very proud to be a resident of.
No, not like that. Nothing like that.
No, we just take it. We just take it. There are a lot of us that care, but about a lot of things.
Okay, I'm not saying I wasn't saying it like that. I meant to say, unfortunately, as my time has shown here, the people I've met were not trustworthy. And unfortunately, that's been the case for me, especially with Ypsilanti police.
Okay, well, you just get to pick better
Responsible
people.
for the entire
I,
state.
I don't know what you want me to do with that. You're a wonderful,
Sir, I'm just
beautiful
an honest woman, that's all.
who are, ma'am. I
Yeah.
need to know if there's a defense to this action. Otherwise, I'm going to issue a
Yes,
judge.
sir. Yes, Your Honor. So
What is your defense?
I was well, does it matter because it's not written down? It's just in text messages and voice recordings. Teresa Doris had promised me said property, who she claimed to have owned the property. Okay, when I first moved in December 23, and because she knew I
You
was looking for
understand that the
to
property
bring
got
my board.
foreclosed on.
Yes, I did, but I just don't understand how somebody could like hoodwink so there's just this maniac then on the loose, I guess, in Ypsilanti, Ann Arbor area named Teresa Doris, who's just
So
rented.
there are maniacs in Ann Arbor and Ypsilanti?
Oh yes,
This
there's
is-
crackheads on my street, and there's crack
I
dealers.
know, right? Yeah, okay. Because it's the only place that exists. Go ahead, ma'am.
I never said that.
Okay, I'm just trying to get to your defense, please.
Okay, so I was said to inherit house because I'm a medical assistant from Illinois, and I was said to inherit house by giving medical advice to Linda Sen, who was later introduced to me by name. And I was to like be a caregiver for her, but then she kept ending up back in a nursing home, back in a nursing home, back in a nursing home. So, and Teresa Doris would never, if it's a, with all due respect to any gay people or transgender, because I do not hate against anybody. I don't
Oh,
know what the
so
norm
what?
was.
Wow,
And I,
wow,
yes,
wow.
sir.
Hold it. Hold
Sir,
it.
I did
Stop
say that.
talking. Stop talking.
Okay.
Whew. And there's the moment the entire courtroom tone changes. The judge had actually been pretty patient up to this point, but once the conversation started drifting into comments about groups of people, he shut it down immediately. Something a lot of viewers don't realize. Judges have massive discretion over courtroom control. And the second they think things are becoming disrespectful or irrelevant, they can cut a speaker off fast. Also notice how he keeps repeating the same.
Okay. I will not talk over you.
The born and bred Michigander that is proud of everyone that lives in this darn state. That's who you're talking.
I never said I wasn't proud. I was proud to be here too. That's where I came to.
What's your defense?
My defense is that everybody's been lying to me.
Okay,
I
but
didn't
that's not a
put it for
defense
sale.
to the property.
I didn't
If you
put it
wish
for
to take a
sale.
civil action against somebody, the owners of the premises haven't lied to you.
Well, that's correct. That's true. I did reach out to the lawyer to try to inform him before this happened in front of you, sir. But he did not return my phone call, which that's fine. But you know, I have lupus myself. I have 5% Senegalian heritage, and I was really happy to, live here like for the time I had, but I just don't, I never had a judge yell at me before. This is kind of weird. But yes,
I'm not yelling at you. You have never heard me yell, because if I'm yelling at you, you're going to know. And it's going to be a very short conversation. So I'm letting this go much longer than I would if anybody I'm yelling at.
Thank
Ask
you.
that guy. No,
It's a long story, and it's not a good one either.
I don't see it an issue here that I could even set a trial on or anything else like that.
I concur, Your Honor.
I mean,
So I'm going to find no tribal issue after hearing in this matter. I'm going to grant a judgment possession. There is no redemption amount. Writ to issue in days.
Thanks.
I just got it last month, and I was promised a car. So how do you expect me to go anywhere? I'm just going to sit on the lawn with my 6 animals when I'm a single mom.
I don't deal with all of the other promises that people may have made to you. I'm dealing strictly with the real estate issue here in front of me.
That's fine.
And
Okay.
I am now done.
And that ending just guaranteed this clip was going viral. After nearly 10 minutes of the judge trying to keep the hearing on track, the final comment completely derailed the room. You can even hear the awkward mix of frustration, disbelief, and nervous laughter afterward. But underneath all the chaos,